What is up, guys? Fódlan here. Welcome back to more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Last time we had a dance, the whole goddess tower thing. Then we moved on to our mission. Went out, killed some demonic beast things that were students, and we also saved students. And then one of those students, of course, it was just Monica, stabbed her dad in the back. Now he's dead. So we're moving on to January. Well, I guess when the calendar moves, it's probably going to stop on Seteth's birthday, which is the last day of the month. And then
Part
January.
1. White Clouds. Guardian Moon. Where the goddess dwells. Long ago, the guardian Saros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fódlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Saros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
I actually already forgot about the Immaculate One lore. So, if Sothis, Brain Girl, is the goddess, and there's the Immaculate One as a dragon, Sothis is on our side, final boss dragon, Immaculate One, I feel like that could very well happen. Don't know what would have turned it evil, or maybe like maybe someone's controlling it. Who the hell knows? But it's a dragon in Fire Emblem. We'll probably have to fight it. So 5 grand. Leonie would like to speak. Okay. Also, R.I.P. Seteth's birthday, I guess. No tea party for you. But Leonie support. Let's get it.
Hey, Professor. Got a minute? Look. I'm sorry I snapped at you. I didn't mean to lose my temper. I was rude to you. I should have known better.
It's alright. Oh yeah, last time she's like, I'm gonna be better than you. I am better than you. Yeah. You forgot. I was like, why is she apologizing?
And that way, you're just like Captain Jeralt. You accept other people. You don't let petty details get under your skin.
Oh, no. Leonie looks up to... Oh, no. Oh. Now I'm more sad about anything else now. Leonie, no. Your role model, he's dead. Oh, no. How do you know my father?
Well, when I was a kid, I kind of latched onto him. I've been calling myself his apprentice ever since. He spent some time in the village I grew up in. Actually, you weren't with him back then. Why not?
No idea.
Huh. Maybe he left you with a relative or something. Anyway, back then, Jeralt's job was to deal with poachers. Well, they were bandits, but we called them poachers. Nobody in the village could stand up to them. But your dad, he took them on like it was nothing. I was so impressed. All I could think was how amazing mercenaries were. I'd lived in that tiny village my whole life, so to me, Captain Jeralt was nothing short of a legend. So I went right up to him and I told him I was going to be his apprentice. He didn't stick around long after that, but he did teach me a lot while he was with us. Tactics, strategy, training routines, it was all so new and exciting. So after he left, I kept at it, kept training, just like he taught me.
I'm glad you got to see him again.
Me too. I always planned to meet him again once I became a top-tier mercenary. But I'm just glad I got to see him, to thank him properly and all. I've spent my whole life working to become a great mercenary like your father. There were so many times when I wanted to ask his advice, but I couldn't. I just had to make do. That's how I've made it this far. Just hard work, all on my own. But then you come along, and it's like you don't appreciate Captain Jeralt at all, or how lucky you were to have him around your whole life. No, it still really bothers me.
Oh boy.
You might be his kid, but I'm still his best apprentice. Got it?
I'm sorry for snapping at you, and it ends up like, God damn it, I got myself mad again. Fuck off. I really like Leonie though. Alright. see, Friday. What do we got?
Day 5 of the Garland Moon, year 1157. Clear skies. I picked some flowers for her and returned home. The look of joy on her face at the sight of these flowers will be even more beautiful than the flowers themselves. Yeesh, that is enough.
I was like, just let him read it in narrator voice. It's fine, so this.
His entries from before your birth are full of such romantic blatherings as that. Oh, it must be deeply moving you to hear such things, but now is not the time for whimsy. Someone is here. You do not wish for them to see you in this state, so pull yourself together.
I thought I might find you here, Teach. Not the type to wallow in solitude, huh? That's a relief, let me tell you. So, what were you reading? Is that Jeralt's?
Love letter? Let's go with that one. I want to see the response.
The contents are certainly bittersweet, but I think it's Jeralt's diary. Hey, maybe this has some entries from when Jeralt left the monastery. Is that so? He was the captain of the knights, but something made him leave the monastery in a hurry. If it has something to do with your birth, knowing what happened may get us closer to knowing what secrets the church is hiding. Teach, would you mind letting me read that diary? I know how important it is to you, but I'm not asking lightly. Please allow me to borrow it.
I can't allow it. I don't know that this decision matters, but there's something about Claude. For the most part, I like him. But there's this small piece that comes out from time to time, kind of like now, that makes me not trust him at all. Can't.
Wait, are you really saying I'm going to have to sneak in here in the dead of night to read it? I know how important it is to you, but I'm not asking lightly. Please allow me to borrow it.
What if I say can't again?
Wait, are you really saying I'm going to... I know how important it is.
Game, wow, then why give me a choice?
I'm forever in your debt, Teach. If you'd refused, I would have had to sneak in here in the dead of night. I wasn't looking forward to the prospect. Anyhow, let me fill you in on what's been going on lately, and not just as thanks for pointing me to that diary. Rhea dispatched the knights to various locations in a frantic search for the enemy. There's a rumor that she's already secured some information. Something big is going to happen soon. That has me wondering, if you find out where the enemy is, what will you do about it? If you ask, No, scratch that. All of us students would gladly lend a hand, even if that means going against Rhea's wishes. Don't forget it. Now go. Everyone's worried about you. You'd better show them you're in good spirits.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
Okay, yes, Oh, Flame Emperor.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim.
So it's either Thales or Thales? Oh, I'm sure it'll get voice acted at some point. Okay.
I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
I've been waiting for her to pop up, because she's in Heroes, right? I made her really good. She's a really fun unit to use in Heroes. Well, Monica...
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Fódlan. Leave it to me.
You?
How annoying.
Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fódlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need, all for a purpose.
So, Flame Emperor, he's allied with them, but doesn't agree with them. Ingrid's birthday? Tea party time? Well, Monica is Kronia? But disguised? Maybe I'm not understanding that right. Only time will tell, right? But tea party, Ingrid. Tea party, you are a blue lion, right? Yes. She likes mint and chamomile. Mint leaves, here you go.
Thank you for inviting me. What a nice aroma. I really enjoy this tea. Thank you.
Okay. I don't like nothing about her. Like, every time we talk to her...
It's a bit hot.
Wait, no, Ingrid is the one that Felix makes fun of for being, like, really liking food, right?
Yes.
Plans for the future, potential partner, training partners. Plans for the future. She likes both of those, actually.
Yes, I agree.
Fódlan's future. She likes that, okay.
Yes.
And I'm counting on you. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything.
I'm already thinking of my next meal.
Yeah, she's the food girl, okay. Laugh is the only valid answer there. But, like, same. Food is great. Alright.
Wow. It's a bit hot.
Like, where's joke and banter?
Professor. Wow. It's a bit hot.
Alright, well, let's see.
Strength and stamina are necessary for fighting on horseback, as is footwork.
Okay, thanks for that.
What? Is there something on my face?
Okay. So there's perfect tea party with Ingrid.
Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
Alright. But yeah, R.I.P. Seteth's birthday. Charm +1. Alright. So are we... Oh yeah, we're going right into it. Okay. Yeah, exploration, but certifications. I can't remember if there's anything we really wanted to do. Lorenz, Raphael, Ignatz, Lysithea, Marianne. We're good there. Hilda got hers. Oh yeah, we can see. Are we closer to? Do we have a better chance at doing this? No, 44. I don't even want to try a 44. We'd have an advanced seal to do it anyway. No dark seal. Shamir, she's paladin. Okay, yeah, I think we're good for now then. We could check the marketplace. Italian guild. Let me just do that while I'm thinking about it. Speaking of advanced seal, House Bow tournament. Hopefully we win that one at the very least. All right, look for Jeralt's belongings in his quarters. That's our main quest.
Then weep. I shall be here for you.
Thanks.
Well, it would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
Why did it fade to black for that? That was strange. So we have 7 points to spend now. Hell yeah. Cream of the crop. Ooh yeah. Opponents needed. Do you have what it takes to train with the Imperial Guard? Only quest. Okay. And it sounds like a battle for an owl feather for the middle of the month. But of course, you start a month. We already hit explore, so it is exploration time. A nice monastery day. I didn't check supports. We do have supports. How many? Okay, we'll do those. I guess at the end. Wait, isn't this Bernadetta's room? No, Dorothy. I was gonna say, where the hell?
That's
She's not in her room though. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Yeah. Where would she be if she's not there? In the Knights Hall. Interesting. Okay. I think this is the first time we've seen her not there. She was very taken aback. Oh. Yes, thought I saw some blue sparkles. Airmid Pike. What is, let's see. Oh. Some uncommon fish out there. I didn't even really look at what all was happening with the calendar today. Oh, we have 2 paralogs open right now, instead of just the one we had before this month. Golden fish, something's changed with the fishing pond, and there's now many fish with a golden glow. Ooh, okay. Blessing of the land. For a short time span, this land is rich with magic. As a result, the plants here thrive. The miracle is called the blessing of the land. Spice Festival. Effects are enhanced when dining with a spicy food lover. Okay, cool. Leonie's right here.
Geralt's gone. He's gone. And we'd only just reunited. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is even harder on you. But I just can't... I can't believe...
I know. It's rough.
Professor.
Dedu! Lovely comb. Anything else? Oh. Alright, Dedu.
It is a shame what happened to Jeralt. I am sorry. There are no words. Leave some flowers on his grave for me.
Alright. Harvest. Sunflower, some seeds. Alright, plant those. Cultivate. Do we have... Okay, Caledonian soil. So we have the next cultivate option.
Hello there.
Real quick, while we're here, is there anyone... Ignat's way up here? We'll see what he wants. I love that there's a cat up here. It just found its way all the way up here.
Professor, I'm scared. I feel that I don't understand the world. How could something like that happen to Jeralt? He was so strong.
Even though you're scared, push through. What happens, happens. I mean, yeah, that too. We'll go with the first one, though. I was like,
Professor.
yeah.
I'll do my best.
I feel like that's the answer he wants to hear. While we're here, though, what's your motivation at? Because I don't want to walk all the way up here. It's like gone. Okay.
I'm scared.
Do we have any of your lost items? Yeah, blue stone is his. A rare blue stone that can be ground into a pigment. It probably belongs to someone who likes to paint.
Oh, that's mine. Thank you.
All right, there we go. He also likes forget-me-nots, so we'll do that. Motivation maxed. There we go. Okay. So this quest is, actually way out in the Knights Hall with Bernadetta. Is that who the quest is from? I didn't check the quest holder. Nope, just this random person out here.
Do you have time for a request?
The Drustian Empire's Imperial Guard is looking for someone to train with. They're said to be cream of the crop, but I'm certain you can hold your own. Okay.
I trained with Jeralt just the other day. Why? Why did he have to go and die? It's too awful. He didn't deserve it.
Everyone's just gonna be depressing today when we talk to them. Oh boy. I mean, understandable, but like, oh boy. No. They're both up there? Okay. So we're both actually at the graveyard. Which I guess...
Hi.
should check anyway.
Professor, I brought some flowers for Jeralt.
You're out of your room.
Hey, sometimes I go out for, walks. Anyway, I'll go lay them out.
So is Because that's... Singing the warm embrace of cherished memories. Wasn't that her mom's grave? Wait a minute. Okay.
Professor?
There you are.
I slipped quietly into the vault and rummaged about, looking for anything we might find useful. There is a group of people who want to kill us, after all. What? This is no time for asking permission. I learned long ago that one can ask permission or forgiveness. It is rarely useful to request the former. Still, it appears the knights have already taken everything useful. There were crest-related objects I thought might be worth studying, so... There you go again with that stern look. Of course I'll put them back when I'm done, assuming they bear no additional use.
God damn it. Okay. So, because, like, pretty much everything else, like our quests, I feel like there was something that just popped in my mind that I wanted to check, but I can't remember. Let's go up here. I also know faculty training. I mean, we're not super looking for horse training anymore anyways.
Excuse me, Professor. How are you holding up? I know how heavily grief weighs upon one's heart. I lost my mother some time ago. It was... Forgive me my moment of weakness. Even all these years later, I cannot recall that time without feeling the pain as if it were brand new. Just know that I am praying for your mind and your heart to find peace.
How old is she? I don't know if we can see that in... I don't know where we can see that, actually. Because at the end of last chapter, she was going to tell us who our mother was, and then Alois interrupted. And she just said her mother died not too long ago, or whatever. I have a feeling her mom is her mom our mom? No, that'd be too weird, right? It's a Fire Emblem game, so like nothing's off the table. But probably not. I don't know. We'll find out eventually.
First Tomas, and now Monica. I do have a theory, though I admit it is nothing more than speculation. Both Tomas and Monica have each gone missing at one time or another. It was reported that when Monica returned from her disappearance, she began to act like a completely different person. As if, perhaps, the real Monica had been killed and replaced by an imposter.
Oh.
Thinking of it like that, it is possible that this Fódlan had been impersonating Tomas for some time. How they managed such a convincing change of appearance, though, I still do not understand.
I still can't recruit you, damn. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't thought it. Yeah. Interesting. Is Hubert in the library? No, he's way over by... Hubert and Flame. Interesting. I was like, yeah, Edelgar's not here. Hubert. Okay. Hanneman and Manuela.
Really?
While we're walking. Encyclopedia of Fódlan's Fish. Oh yeah, that's a big chunk of Professor Rain. Oh, sup?
Oh, is something hiding just behind that book?
Small leather bag, and inside it, a ring. Didn't he already give that to... Oh, wait.
That ring. I have seen it before. Ah, I know. Jeralt showed that ring to you beside a grave. Do you recall? He said he wished for you to have that ring one day. That means it's yours.
Oh. I thought he gave it to us at that point. I don't remember that he just showed it to us.
He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special.
Okay. Well, with that done, really, all that's left is spend our 7 points and go talk to everyone else.
I have something rather uncomfortable to discuss. It's about the weapon that killed Jeralt. Will you listen?
Yeah.
It was a dagger, but I know enough to know it wasn't an ordinary dagger. It wasn't made of iron or steel because, well, because whatever it was, the wound it left wasn't normal. Who could make a blade like that, do you figure?
Okay, wait. There's still a conversation with you?
Who they were.
Okay, why was that not just added? Whatever. Animan!
You've lost someone very dear to you. I'm so... You have my sympathy. Manuela and I can take on some of your workload this month. We can't do all the teaching, but at least we can lighten the load for you. I've always seen strength in your eyes. I know you'll recover. You're a very strong person.
Okay. Also, we have been kind of actively using you. Not that we're like doing anything super fancy. Oh, you could, I guess. Once he hits, I guess B bow, we'll switch bow off to maybe Faith.
You've lost Manuela. We can't do. I've always. You're a very.
But do we have any of his lost items? Yeah, lens cloth.
I can't believe I left this behind.
Okay, do we happen to have another one? Yeah, hammer and chisel.
I can't believe I left this behind.
Okay, so max motivation for you. And while we're here, before I break away to talk to everyone else and figure out what we want to do, where our points.
You have lost your father. Now more than ever, do I understand how very lucky I am that you were able to save me. Professor, I deeply appreciate what you have done. Thank you. If there is anything at all I can do in return, please tell me, okay?
Alright, and Hubert?
I've never been much for condolences.
And that's it, okay. I really like Hubert, man. Alright, oh, I guess the last thing, because it does have to do with, or it doesn't really take points to do either of these. Let's check the advice box. I try to hold back when swinging a weapon, but sometimes I misjudge my own strengths. I've broken so many weapons this way. Is there anything I can do to remedy this? Accidents happen, just find a new one. Take care to repair weapons between training sessions. Use the sturdiest weapons money can buy. Oh, okay. I was like, I knew it was Dimitri, so it didn't really matter. I see it all the time. Someone falls for a scheme and then gets angry about it, but rather than being mad at the schemer, should they be busy plotting their revenge? Definitely, that's just price of foolishness. All depends on the content of the scheme. Sounds like the logic of a schemer. Let's go with the first one. I feel like that's what he wants to hear. No? Whatever. I'm not good at cleaning up. I try my best, but before I know it, everything's messy again. Don't panic and just get to cleaning. Cleaning is easy when you have a plan of attack. We all have things we're good at. This isn't one of yours. Don't panic. What do you want to hear? Whatever.
Excuse me.
Oh, sup.
Not just Tomas, but Monica, too. We can't be sure who to trust anymore, can we? Who are these people, really? What do they want?
Okay. Oh, goodies. Bag of seeds. Don't know what that was. I accidentally clicked too much. Right. And cereal's on our way.
Goddess, hear my prayer. Please receive this beloved person. When the cold rain washes the body, when the bird and wolf announce the dawn, receive them into your blue blood. Receive them into a twinkling star. That's a morning scripture from the Church of Saros. Lady Rhea taught it to me. I pray that Jeralt is happy in the next world.
Okay, okay. Nice, respectful.
Need something?
So let's see, we have 2K that we can spend. I think Lance, bow and brawling. Yeah, we're gonna do Divine Pulse and then Lance.
You're all
we have to
set.
do Divine Pulse somewhere.
This one? You're all set.
Okay.
See you again soon.
Oh, old fishing rod. Okay, well, let me go talk to everyone. And then, oh, there's a support open. With who? Oh, Hanneman. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go talk to everyone, and then we're gonna spend our points, and then do all the supports, and then I guess we'll end the day. I guess there's an instruct to do, and then end the day.
Monica von Ox. There is nothing suspicious in her past that would suggest this change of character. Her transformation must have something to do with her disappearance last year. Sadly, that is the extent of my knowledge. I wonder who kidnapped her, and why.
First Tomas, and now Monica. I am so sorry. The failing was clearly our own. We didn't notice the enemy's invasion. And now Jeralt. I apologize. There is nothing I can say to atone for our sins. Professor, please do not let your guard down even among the people of the monastery. There is no way to know where another enemy may be hiding.
I'm so sorry. I never quite know what to say at times like these. Just don't push yourself too hard too soon. It's okay to allow yourself to be sad right now. Losing someone dear to you. Well, each loss is unique, but it's a feeling I know very well. That said, Professor,
Professor, thank you for all you have done for us. Nothing to report today.
The other night, I had the honor of sharing a drink with Jeralt. He was pretty tactless, honestly. He could be blunt at times, but he always looked like such a proud, happy father whenever he spoke of you.
Professor, please lend us your ears. Ferdinand is saying impossible things.
I do not see what is impossible about it. All I said was that if you want to go back to Brigid, you probably can. You are the Empire's guest, so to speak. They cannot afford for something bad to happen to you. There would be a diplomatic incident. Someone close to us has turned up dead. So one could argue that you are not safe here anymore.
You were already told. I am learning here, from the Academy. What are you thinking, Professor? I am not returning to home until I have grabbed my goal. I will not be listening to the words of Ferdinand.
No, look, I did not mean to pressure you. Apologies for the misunderstanding.
What happened to Jeralt? It's terrible. If there's anything I can do, simply ask. Even if what you desire is revenge, I'll gladly lend you my power. We can't let them get away with this.
I'm so glad you're okay, Professor. I was so worried.
Oh, Professor, you must be starving. Mercy and I made some sweets for you. We were thinking that if you were to eat something sweet, it might help you feel better.
Baking sweets is my specialty. I'm sure they'll do the trick.
When I heard that Monica was with the enemy, I was surprised by how unsurprised I was. Something was just off about her. It's hard to explain. That said, whenever she had free time, she was always hanging around with Edelgard. I wonder if Edelgard is also... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just being paranoid. Please ignore me.
Dark expressions don't suit you, Professor. But well, I'm glad to see you out in the world again. It seems this month will be a quiet one around here. There aren't many knights around to liven things up.
Most of the knights are gone, seeking out the enemy.
Isn't that a bit much? I agree it's important, but is it a good idea to neglect the safety of the monastery?
What do you think, Professor? I agree. We can send some knights after our enemies, but so many? It makes the church seem reckless.
Professor? Do you think we'll still be able to graduate? If dangerous things keep happening around here? Who even knows? I'm worried. I hope that all the students and professors will be there to celebrate at the graduation ceremony.
There is no one here who has not heard tales of Jeralt's valor. We have suffered a most dear loss. I do not know what the enemy's aim was, but I do know this. After what they have done, we cannot suffer them to live. If there is anything I can do to ensure that justice is brought swiftly, you need only give the word.
Professor, people are saying horrible things about Marianne. They're saying she's friends with the bad guys. If I hear someone say that, I'll...
Leave it alone, Hilda.
It doesn't matter. That would be the quickest way to resolve this. Come on, Marianne. Let's give it our all.
Hi, Teach. I see the storm in your eyes has passed. You're looking much better. I've been reading Jeralt's diary. The baby he mentions. That's you, isn't it? I can't understand about half of what's written here, but Jeralt really cherished you. That much is clear.
I've sung lyrics lamenting death many times on stage. But when something like this happens in real life, I'm lost. I don't know what to say, but I do know this much. Sir Jeralt must have been very proud to have you as his child.
I'm sure you will pull through this, because you're so strong, Professor. Best to stay calm during such tumultuous and upsetting times. We don't know the nature of our enemies. If we underestimate them, anything could happen. I agree they must be defeated, but I also feel we must approach this with prudence.
I'm so sorry about what happened to Jeralt. No, of course my sorrow is nothing compared to yours. The Knights are even now searching for our enemy's whereabouts. They are to report back the moment they find something. If you desire revenge, Professor, you can count me in.
You gotta keep yourself active during tough times, Professor. Even if it seems impossible. That's how I got through it when I lost my parents. If you need help with anything, just come and see me. Eating and training are my specialties.
I'm not even close to being strong enough. I mean, Jeralt was so much stronger than me, but even that's enough. I can't dwell on the past. There's no way to know what my future holds, but I do know one thing. Whatever happens, I have to make my own way in this world. I have to keep pushing so I can grow even stronger.
Okay, and that is everyone. So much depression, man. But, well, you know what? Just in case I do something dumb, I do want to save. There we go. But bow training, we get a grand and advanced seal. I mean, Claude or Petra. We're fighting actual people. Hubert being, no, Felix being the last one for bow? Interesting. Okay, well, Shamir's not one of the listed, huh? Yeah, let's just hope Claude does good. It's like 17 times 2. I think he'll do pretty well. He has good speed.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
There we go. Okay, Bernadetta, 7 damage. It's just, we know how that's gonna end up. Alright, Ash, again, there's no crit chance.
It's not luck,
He's
it's
dead.
fate.
Okay, so semifinals. Okay. 14, 14. Yeah, okay. We don't need to heal yet. Close.
It was a good
But all is
try.
good. Okay. Restore, yes. 15. He has some sort of void thing going on, but it doesn't. 15, 16, 30, 32. Okay, I shouldn't need to heal for this. We don't have a chance to miss. He has no crit chance. Presto for Aldarius. Oh, well then. That's some bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Alright. Well. We have 6 more points to spend. I know for sure I want to go to the dining hall.
Professor?
And do some of the Spice Festival. We do Raphael and Claude for motivation.
This is delicious! My absolute favorite!
That smell, it's amazing. My fave, in fact. Do you like it too?
All right. There's their motivation maxed out. Okay, then we're gonna hop back up to this. I wanna do some faith for Hanneman and for, Ignatz. Oh, Lawrence doesn't have his motivation. I didn't actually notice that. Whoops. Ignatz and Seteth. There's Hanneman.
Music speaks to the heart. It's more powerful than any weapon.
The utter discord. I cannot stand it. I do wish everyone would listen to one another.
Okay. We have how many? 4 more points, goddamn. We could try to do professor training in faith. I think Rhea does that? Either Rhea or Manuela?
Excuse me. Professor, I know I lost...
Yes, yes. Yes. There we go. D+. We got Nosferatu.
The glory of progress.
All right. And then we could potentially try and find... We have 3 more points. We could try and find someone else who teaches faith. Let's go talk to Manuela and see.
Right. I wonder.
Yes. There we go. Okay. There's not a third person, probably. Right? Like, what do you teach? Isn't horse and magic? Yes, yes. Yeah, reason, bow, and horse. Yeah. Okay. With these last 2 points... Oh, we have 3 supports open right now. Okay. Do we get one with Rhea then? And then maybe Manuela? I don't know. We'll have to check. What could we... I guess we could try this again. I think we're allowed to attempt it again. But beyond that, the only other things is we could do... You know what? Let's do this. Yeah, because it's 2 points, so head chef. Hold on, what? Let me check the supports. It's with Petra, Hanneman. Oh, and Claude. Okay. Then, yeah, we'll do something here. It's HP +3, strength. Yeah, we'll do strength.
My cooking is so good, it's been called seductive. Should I show you what I can do, Professor?
Absolutely. Burn that shit up.
I do so enjoy cutting up vegetables in preparation to cook. So I'll do that and leave you with the cleanup.
Of course, of course.
Oh.
Okay. And then, yeah, for our last point... Well, I do need it. Where was Lawrence? I was like, his motivation's not too good right now. Let's see. He is down here, right here. Oh,
there is
went
no
right
one
through the door.
I do not know what the
right here. Do we have any of his lost items? Lauren's likes artificial flower, treatise on etiquette, silk handkerchief. I think we did this last time. Pretty sure we don't have. So, liked items. He likes roses. Which you don't have. Floral adornment, tea leaves, and book of sheet music. Give him the owl feather as well. Tea leaves.
Oh my.
And book of sheet music. Wait, floral adornment.
Oh my, this is...
There we go. Okay, max his motivation. Here with our last thing, we could also try and invite someone to tea, but I don't know if it'll let me do the training ground scan. If it does, I'm going to. Okay, I want this goddamn advanced seal. Shit's expensive, alright?
It's not luck, it's fate.
Alright. Don't say it's not like it's fate. That means I'm gonna lose again. He's gonna pop his crest. Alright, Ash.
That's the
die.
golden deer for
14. Yeah, okay, yeah. We're good still here. We don't need to heal. Now we're gonna heal all the way to full. With 2 uses. Okay. Full 40 HP. Felix, I swear to God. Okay.
Sorry, but victory is
fucking
mine.
crest for Aldari. Get out of here, man. There we go. Advanced seal, 1 grand. Ooh, okay. We're very close to B+. Now, I guess it's time to do all of our supports, and then I'm gonna take the time to fish. And potentially, I guess with doing everything with fish, I might get to B+ professor level. I don't know. But let's run through all the supports. Petra.
Yeah! Huh? Professor?
It's very late.
Please take my apologies. I lost time while I was training. There are not many chances for real fighting here. My body is more weak than it was. Weaker, I mean. I will keep training now. I hope your night is good.
You should get some rest.
I need to have more training. There are things that I have not done yet. Things that have to be done. For the future. I have to try with hardness. Training, studying, socializing. I will not always be having time to do those things. And speaking the language of Fódlan, I worry I will never be doing it just right.
Why do you try so hard?
Why? Because the position of Bridget is weak. Fódlan and Dagda are big. Bridget is a small island in the middle of them. Bridget has great beauty, but little power. We will not survive unless we get more strength. I will lead Bridget, and so I have responsibility. I have to have more strength than anyone.
Maybe you're right. But it doesn't, I mean, but it doesn't have to be that way.
Having more strength than anyone might be impossible. But I have to give it my best try. I am an ally of everyone, and I have belonging at the Officers' Academy. That is also why I try with hardness. You can always be counting me. I mean, counting on me. But you should know that one of these days will be when I return to Bridget. Before that day, do not try stopping me from trying. And please, keep watching over me. With you, I can try with more hardness than I could alone.
All right. B rank with Petra. Come on. Let's, I guess, just go to the stable. And then up here, and here, right? Seemingly. Oh, it's a little bit up. Here we go. Hello?
Professor.
Oh, Hanneman.
Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you. I wonder, might you have a moment to chat?
Sure.
Come now. You have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff. Indeed, the further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so? When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past. What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit.
You investigated me?
Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy.
It's not stalking, it's research.
Of course, I also contacted your father's old mercenary crew. Quite an interesting lot they are. It was difficult work, since I could not speak with Jeralt himself. I am quite sorry for your loss. By all accounts, your father was a good man.
Oh, interesting. So this support, I guess you can't get until after Jeralt's dead, because it talks about his loss. Huh.
I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account. The story begins with Jeralt serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery with whom Jeralt was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is all wrong. As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Jeralt left the monastery. Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Jeralt was taking work as a mercenary.
Wait, what?
This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well, the story would be quite different, would it not?
My father was always one for secrets. I mean, that, yeah.
Oh, I am aware. You too were certainly enigmatic, as far as mercenaries go. For example, Jeralt never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years. In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair. Warriors to be respected and feared. You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon.
What? What?
They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of sorts.
We're the Ashen One. This is Dark Souls, blood signs and all.
So, that is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before. The next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
We gotta link the fire. Okay. There's C support with Hanneman, and then our last one, well, at least the last one on the map. And we'll do all the ones like actually in the support book.
Teach.
Hello, Claude.
Hey, Teach. Do you believe in gods? I don't necessarily mean the goddess of the Seros religion, just gods in general. Do you believe that incredible beings who control the fates of all really exist?
Where's the maybe option? Let's say no.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I never used to believe in that sort of thing either. I've always hated the idea of praying to a god. After all, you can only really rely on yourself. I still believe that. You can't win a war by leaving your fate in the hands of a god. Only tangible facts can really decide a war. Which side has the most troops, the best tactics, the better organization and planning. Of course, miracles can happen. And by that, I mean things that are completely outside of your control. Things that only seem to add up if you believe in the concept of fate. Things like, well, like meeting you, for example.
What?
You just seem sort of impossible. I think everyone would agree with that. You can wield the sword of the Creator, you're a tactical genius, and you have this strange ability to earn the trust of anyone you cross paths with. Before I met you, I never imagined that it was possible for someone like you to exist. And yet, now that I know you, your presence in my life has quickly become invaluable. In fact, it's hard to imagine making my dreams come true without your help. Because of that, I can't believe for a second that our meeting was just a coincidence. That means it must have been fate. Maybe it was a miracle. Or maybe some god empathized with me in my dreams.
Some god?
Again, I don't mean the goddess of Fódlan, though I suppose it may be hard for you to grasp what I'm talking about. People all over the world have different ideas about who or what the gods are, right? Even in distant lands across the ocean or over the mountains. They have gods who see the world as a whole, who don't care about Fódlan's borders, who don't meddle in our affairs, who don't grant life or take it away. And maybe, sometimes, they'll make a miracle happen. A god like that, that's the sort of god I think I could believe in.
No, I get you.
Careful, Teach. You'll anger the followers of Seros if you say things like that. I'm just speaking my mind, that's all. I think people should be free to believe in whatever gods they want. If a person believes in a god and that god becomes a support system for them, that's a good thing. That's what a god should be. Anyway, maybe I've overstepped a bit.
You have. It doesn't matter.
I knew you'd understand. In any case, let's keep this conversation between the two of us, yeah?
Okay, B+. Alright. Well, no, wrong button. Let's knock out these supports. Seemingly only 4 sitting here. Marianne and... Hanneman. Oh no. Crest research.
I should head back.
Finished with your training, Miss Marianne?
Oh, Professor Hanneman. Yes, I've just finished training for the day.
You have merely completed the exercises assigned to you, yes? Nothing more? Or am I wrong?
Yes. I'm sorry. I should have done more.
No, please. You've done as you were asked. Quite solid work, child. I simply wish to ask a question. You possess a crest, do you not? When you entered the Officers' Academy, your father submitted a request to the monastery, as well as a significant donation. Your father asked that your crest not be confirmed under any circumstances. At first, I thought he did not want the world to know that his daughter bore no crest. In your father's position as a newly minted noble, it would be most advantageous for his daughter to possess a crest, you see. However, I am now certain I was wrong. I believe you do, in fact, possess a crest of some sort.
How did you find out?
I have been called the Father of Crestology, which is a bit of an ostentatious title, I admit. However, a brief period of observation allows me to hazard a usually accurate guess as to whether a body houses a crest or not. With the knowledge of your father's actions and my own observations, I come to you with a warning. As a crest bearer, you are guaranteed to have certain talents. It is prudent to study your crest diligently to ensure your safe mastery of these talents, whatever they may prove to be.
No, I have no talents.
Oh yes, you do. No matter how hard you may try to hide it, my sight is keener than that. And what I see, others will eventually notice as well. Those who hold power must wield it in the service of their fellow man, Miss Marianne. I believe that is true, whether you are peasant or noble. And doubly true, I would say, for those with crests. Or do you think I'm wrong? On principle alone, it is a waste to allow a rare talent to remain dormant. I would like very much to advise you, to aid your understanding of your crest. Will you accept my offer?
No, I refuse.
That is regrettable. A veritable tragedy, Miss Marianne.
Okay. Interesting. And then Raphael and Hilda B support.
Who is it?
It's me, Raphael!
Oh, Raphael! I'll get the door. What are you up to? Oh, whoa! What an enormous crate! And look what's in it. Crystal vials, shiny rocks.
Oh yeah, this is the support getting a gift for his little sister.
And I got this too.
Oh, what a splendid flower. And so fresh. Hey, wait a second. Is that for your sister?
Yeah, I finally got my hands on something cute, just like you suggested.
That's so nice. But wait a second. Is this that flower from Fódlan's throat?
Of course. I had to run to make it back in time. It was a lot farther than I thought.
You ran all that way? And while we're on the topic, aren't these all Myron crystals? Such fine carvings on them. They must be the work of a true artisan. It couldn't have been easy getting your hands on these.
I figured I should follow your advice. You know more about what's stylish than I ever could.
Well done. I'm sure your sister will be pleased. All that's left is to make that necklace.
Yeah, about that. I don't know how to put it together. I've spent so long trying to figure it out that the flowers have started wilting. There are only a few nice ones left.
Huh. That's not good. I could try telling you how to make it, but you can't afford to lose any more flowers. Oh, all right. Looks like it's Hilda to the rescue. I'll take it from here.
Seriously? You're really gonna help me?
Sure. I make myself things from time to time, and this is definitely easier than teaching you how. But you owe me for this. I expect to be paid back.
Don't you worry about that. I'll find something really nice to pay you back with.
It couldn't have been easy finding all these trinkets. He must really love his sister. Still, older brothers can be so dense.
All right. And there we go. There's all of our supports that we have at the moment. I'm gonna fish for like 30 years, and then we're gonna end the day, do some instruction, and call it good. Okay, fishing done. We are B+ professor rank. It added more activity points, nothing else. Instruct manually, yes, yes. Wasn't there something? Okay, I think it was Hanneman, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna let, yeah, the instruct or study or whatever, get him to be Bose, and then we'll change it to Faith. Beyond that, I don't think I want to change anyone else's. Not that I can really think of. Like Lysithea, she still needs C. Marianne's still working on her things. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. So let's instruct manually. I've noticed where Shamir, I don't know where Shamir went. She just disappeared. She's not here. Did she have the experience orb? I hope not. I don't know where it worries me. It worries me that she's gone. But I guess in the meantime, Lysithea, continue on your Dark Knight path. Get that horse.
Got it.
Alright, and then Marianne, you're doing great on swords on your own. We'll throw reason at you. There's praise. Okay. Ignatz. Let's see. Your sword. Okay, so Lauren's. So Lauren needs. Let's give him some lance.
I've come.
Because I think he needs C level lance to guarantee he gets to a cavalier. D plus makes me think he'll probably have a chance to do it just outright. So with that, let's see, B armor, B axes. Let's throw the rest in writing. Let's see, we have 3 more people that we can do. Let's see, Hanneman doesn't really need anything. Petra, oh, Petra, okay. So, Wyvern is what? It's just axe and flying, right? Classes, Wyvern, yeah. C and flying. Oh. Okay.
I work to your guidance.
All right, the bonus. And then, what, B and axe? This actually will guarantee that she makes it to Wyvern.
Your guidance was.
There's Lancebreaker. A perfect for an added bonus. Praise, motivation increase. And for the rest, so we can actually change. I'm going to change her goals after this, I think. Because B in both. I don't know if she wants to stay Wyvern. There's a Wyvern Lord, which needs C in lances. We could, I mean, our lance is down at E, but we could attempt to start bringing that up. We could also, I mean, BB, she has the class. Fuck it. Why not? Wyvern Lord. Get the start of that going. We have 2 more. Hilda. Let's see. Leonie. Is there something above Assassin? Not really. Most of the things in the, like, bottom rank are mounted units, which is really annoying, honestly. Granted, I mean, she does have good horses. We could maybe try and start doing that. I don't really know. Shamir not being here is really annoying me. We can throw faith at Hanneman. Why not?
That would.
There we go. E plus.
I still
no heal? Okay, whatever. Or maybe he already has it. I don't know. But goals. Oh wait. There's still 1 more point. Raphael. So Grappler. He needs A rank in Brawl. He's at B. Maybe we need B plus. Just throw fists at him then. Try and speed that along. 2 perfects. 3 perfects. A great. Okay. So yeah, goals. Who did we just mention? I don't remember. Oh, it's Petra, right? Petra needs, yeah. Thief. We can do sword and bow. But I want lance. And... But she's still seeing flying. So maybe we can continue, yeah, flying, because she needs A in flying for Wyvern Lord. So yeah, lance and flying. We'll do that. And I think that's it. I think that's the only thing I wanted to change. Yeah, because Hanneman I want to change after he gets the B rank in bows. Wait, now Shamir's here. We can change her in goals, but... Alright. whatever. Just begin the lecture.
I've got something I want to ask you.
Maybe you can answer a question I've had for a while now. Why is it that men don't like women who are messy? You wouldn't want a messy man either. Nobody likes a mess. Men have unrealistic expectations. I think that's what she wants to hear.
It seems like you just know everything.
Hell yeah. Okay, big chunk of Professor rank there. Reason in writing to Faith. I mean, I'm not gonna use you anyway, but... Sure, if you are forced on the field, you're just gonna be support anyway, so why not? I think the original plan was try to make her a holy knight. Whatever. Not gonna happen, not this run.
With you,
I welcome.
we did a...
And based on that last support, I think whenever I do use her, I'm probably gonna see what I can do about making her a warrior. I think that'd be really fun. We'll go B axes there. There we go. Oh, look at all the bees.
It's all making sense.
Grounder, okay. Lance breaker. Rescue.
All instinct now.
Wow. We're already past Manuela's paralog now. Axe breaker for you. All right. Good shit. Saint Saros Day is today. There will be a hymn recital in Cathedral. Will you participate? Yeah, let's get it.
This is
Ooh, Ignat's good.
Sing from your diaphragm. Law. Get it? Law.
Music speaks.
Okay. Shows B+ in Faith. But there we go. Hell yeah. It's also Rhea's birthday. Oh, we can't even tea party? It was flowers or nothing? Can't even sit down for a tea party with me? How dare you? How absolutely dare you? All right. Well, there's another start of the month, January. We will be taking on some paralogs for the remainder, it looks like, because we do have 2 paralogs open. So paralog here, there's a rare monster sighting, so we'll be doing that. And then the one after that, we actually have a lot of free days. Okay, I don't know what we're gonna be doing on the last one, since we only have 2 paralogs, but maybe we'll instruct on the last day instead. That's probably what we'll end up doing, or seminar, whatever. But okay, that's gonna do it. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye.